Hey yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War Tower of Doom video for you guys. So we have a blue Tower of Doom this week right after Guild Wars, man. I didn't get to put out any Guild Wars videos for the week. In fact, I don't think I'll put out much battles for Guild Wars. If I start streaming again, I might think about putting out battles for Guild Wars. But for the time being, I'm very busy. So whenever Guild Wars rolls around, I'm going to be putting out an attack team video, maybe defensive teams, but no weekly battles for you guys, or daily battles, I should say, for you guys. We're going to be focused on just as I said before. So the weapon of choice for this Tower of Doom is the Doomed Arbalist. This is the weapon that you need to have in your team earn ×2 score for this Tower of Doom. So for this Tower of Doom video, we're going to be showcasing one team for the Tower of Doom, one team for the Underspire, and one team for the holiday event. All right? So stick around. The teams are going to be following up right after this. So this is my team that consists of no mythics for this Tower of Doom. A team that I think every player should be able to access for this Tower of Doom. So Azura is the troop at the top of this team. Merlantis Merfolk Mystic troop with a 14 mana cost of blue and purple. Spell is Pool of Sorrow. It will dispel all enemies and eliminate, I think it's half magic of a random skill boosted by blue gems and explode all blue gems. This troop right here is going to be I think, one of the best generator troops for this restriction. Then we have on the team Tesla. Tesla is going to be able to kill out enemies in no matter what level of the Tower of Doom. So from the low level all the way to the highest levels of the Tower of Doom, this should be fine for you guys. We all know Tesla's spell, the Overclock spell, dealing true scatter damage, 8 true scatter damage, boosted by all ally and enemy armor. Stronger they get, stronger you hit. Stronger your troops are, stronger she hits, right? Really, really good troop right there. Then we have the Doom Arbalist right there in the third slot. So this is majority of times not going to be used. If I want to, I can cast it, explode a few blue gems, but majority of the time it's just going to be chilling in the cut. The class of choice, though, is very important. The Elementalist class. Why? Because we're going to be exploding gems. So we want to ensure when you get 4 or more gem matches, we stun, freeze, burn, and entangle these bad boys right there. And I'm going to be freezing them off of the start with that snap freeze, followed up, of course, with my rock solid lightning strike and, of course, fortitude. You guys can see my potions as well. I have the potion of enchantment, potion of explosion, potion of rejuvenation, and the potion of armor. Then at the back of the team for a continuous storm, I have Lyreza. Lyreza is going to be here because of her unstable mind, right? It will conjure a madness storm when my turn begins. A madness storm is a blue and purple storm every single turn. The troop also has that magic link into itself, so it allows my troops to get spell ready very, very fast here for this team. The banner on this one is the Midnight banner. What am I talking about? The Midnight banner from the Midnight Kingdoms. This is a +2 on blue, +1 on purple. They were minus in green because obviously none of my troops use green mana. So let's hop into a fight, man, in this Tower of Doom. This is the Doom room, the Doom of Ice room. Let's see if we can just blow through this one real quick. And then we're going to move on to the Underspire and showcase how that team works. All right, so as you see, you get the explosions, but you want to look for some type of 4-gem match or purple gems. That works as well. You go ahead and get your big explosion, get your Tesla spell ready, and you just kill them, man. Should be really, really easy here. Come on, match the skulls. Hurry up. Oh my God, taking forever here. There we go. All right. So you see how it works. We get that explosion at the start, and it helps us out if you want to as well. I want to point this out. If you want to, you can go ahead and take off the storm here, because sometimes it can be conflicting at the start of battle. You want to get that explosion with Lyreza's storm. So you take off the storm here, just pick whatever other talent, and let's move into another fight for the Fox's Den. All right, let's get an explosion going. And there we have the storm. As you guys can see, just go ahead and match like purple gems. Keep the blue on the board. Go for the explosion. Nice big explosion. And at these early battles, as you guys can see, my Azura is killing the enemy troops by herself without even casting my Tesla. She is one of the best, as I said before, generator options in this blue restriction. The team for the Underspire is going to be following up right after this. And this is my team right here for completing this Volpacia Underspire. So the Foxfire Tome is going to be the weapon of choice here. There are a number of different weapons that you can use for this kingdom, but I think I'm going to use the Tome simply because it uses purple mana. I'm going to showcase why I picked that at the later on in the presentation of the team here. So this weapon deals magic plus 7 damage to an enemy boosted by Volpacia allies. Then it will create a mix of blue and green gems for each Volpacia ally. So as to get this team working perfectly, you just need to make the hero a Volpacia ally, right? So you make it a war gear from the kingdom by using the Spirit Walker class. The class has the ability to drain 2 mana from a random enemy when an ally casts a spell with a Spirit Drain final trait. It also has a nice setup for the talents, and you can see the talents that I picked right here on the left. So I have Resilience, Purification, Root Trap, Mana Source, Healing Herb, Arcane Surge, and of course, um, Harvest Moon. So the main reason I picked this weapon is because it uses purple mana, and of course I have that Arcane Surge, which is gaining bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. That's going to be very good in getting the weapon spell ready really, really quick. Then I have my Stellarix right here on this one. Stellarix is the #1 troop in this restriction to pick. Of course, there are a few others that you can pick from. So, for example, you scroll down here, go to base rarity, and you can use Phoenix on your team as well as a damage dealer. This deals true damage, one of the best types of damage you can deal enemy troops. You can also use an underworld troop, the Foxfire King, right? This also deals true damage to all enemies. You can even target on a singular enemy if they are the weakest one. And yeah, it works really well. These troops as well have Fox Cunning, a 25% mana start. So that is very, very good for many players. But for me, I'm using my strongest troop, and it's going to be Stellarix. I'm going to run this team from the start all the way to the end of on the Spire. At the end of the week, I think I'll do fine. Then I have as well on the team 2 copies of the Fox Glove troop. This troop is an elemental beast, 18 mana cost legendary troop. This was a holiday event troop as well, so I think majority of players should have this one. Cunning Vines is a spell in which it will choose one, convert blue gems to green and red gems to skulls, or convert brown gems to green and purple gems to skulls. A really good combination here. A lot of nice options of converting gems. It also has that final trait of the Trail of Vines. It will create an entangle gem when my turn begins. Entangle gems are green gems. They kind of look like vines that when you match them, explode them, or destroy them, they will entangle a random enemy troop. Having 2 copies will allow me to get a couple of green gems on the board at start, and then work from there and see if I can get the enemy troops entangled, especially at the later end of this event. Entangling enemy troops is going to be very, very useful. All right, the banner on this team is the Riven banner from the Primal Rift faction. So this is a +2 on purple, +1 on green. And obviously, we're minusing red. Only Stellarix uses that mana color. And yeah, this should be pretty simple to execute for this Underspire for this week. Let's hop into a fight, see how it works out. All right, so as I said before, you want to match your 4+ gem matches. You see what I said? You got spell ready. Let's kill off that fox right there. Stellarix is spell ready. And you just bang. There it is, right? It's going to be a really, really easy Underspire this week. You have, amazing options like Stellarix. You should have no problem completely demolishing this Underspire. And once again, I would encourage players to do your best, get as much as you can for this Underspire because you have great options. Avoid the ones that are very hard. You know what I mean? The Underspires that are very hard if you don't have all the troops. But these ones that you should have, yeah, go for it, man. It will be good. The team for the holiday event is going to be following up right after this. Magical Beasts and Where They Live is the name of this holiday event. We're going to be using brown troops for this event. And of course, we're earning magical horns. The rewards look pretty good from the event shop. We have Cosmo, which is a new legendary troop, Cosmos Butterfly, which is the pet for that troop, and other rewards as well. Let's take a look at it. So this is the troop right here. And here is its spell, the Moon Whisker is the spell. It deals magic +6 scatter damage boosted by Umbral Stars. Umbral Stars. Are those the yellow and purple? Yeah, I think those are the yellow and purple stars. Yeah, that's interesting. The boost ratio is cool though. +12 for each Umbral Star. Well, let's see how it works when we get it, man. It also grants 1 to 3 random positive status effects to all allies. That could be pretty cool. I remember Tacit compared this to Luna. Um, let's see. Let's see. I'll hopefully get it and try it out in a couple teams. I want to point out as well, in the week upcoming, I'm going to be putting out about 3 additional videos this week covering the 2 immortal troops that we get, and possibly a team for this troop as well, and yeah, maybe one more that I think is going to be important. But yeah, look out for a couple more videos in the week from me. The troop also has Astral Aura for the final trait. It will create an Umbral Star when matching 4 or more gems. I think that multiple copies of this could be very, very useful. So I'm going to be trying to just level this bad boy up when I get it without, getting additional copies. And ensure I can have at least 3 copies to try out that final trick. I think it could be pretty good. And of course, there is the Cosmos butterfly, right? Giving troop bonus to Cosmo. So yeah, this is going to be my team right here for this holiday event. Let's take a look at it. Chrysantherax is going to be at the top of the team. Very easy option. I don't think any player should have a, if they have this, I should say. Let me not let me not go too far here. If you have this, it should be very, very easy for you, right? Chrysantherax is going to be at the top, dealing AoE damage, exploding skulls, and 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by the skulls exploded, right? And of course, 2 copies of Pharaoh Cafro. This is the PvP meta team right here, as opposed to doing it like we usually do in PvP. We just made a rotation to the team. So we have our 2 copies of Pharaoh Cafro. Of course, we have the Wand of Stars, and Chrysantherax is going to be at the top of this team. And for the class, we're not using the Elementalist class on this one. We are using the Titan hero class. Why are we using Titan? 50% mana start, as opposed to Elementalist. You only have, you have no mana start, as a matter of fact. With a Titan hero class, you just have 50% mana start. It's very, very fast. At least it gets spell ready for my Chrysantherax quicker than normal. And then she just, does the job and kills out enemy troops. Of course, I think I'm running a 20% start for her, or no. Nope, I'm just running it just the way it is. Let's hop into a fight, man, in this magical beast and where to find them holiday event. All right, let's see if we get a good board here on the explosion. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Easy as hell, right? Easy as hell. Of course, if you don't have these options, there are a plethora of brown troops you can use. You can use your Angry Mob for great mana generating. You can use your Borg 3000 and just rip mana from the board and get it to your troops. But for me, I'm going to be running this for the holiday event. I think that other players are going to be running this as well. Once you have brown, man, and purple and yellow, Cafro just comes in clutch along with any of the super strong AoE damagers in this restriction. Hopefully you guys and gals found this video helpful and informative. If you did, remember to smash that like button, comment to let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.